Welcome to the new episode of the 210 Culture Podcast, presented by Southside Craft Soda. I was a little bit late on the intro. I didn't have it set up, so we're skipping that. Of course, we're live here at Southtown 101 on Pub Sports Radio, the Pub Sports app. And if you're listening to this again Monday through Friday, you're catching the rerun on it, so happy lunch for you. Like always, I'm G.
And Donna.
And we're here with our some special guests today. So our special co-host, since Dom's not here for a while, is going to be Roy from The Carpenter's Apprentice.
What's up, y'all?
Roy.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
He's going to put on the fucking... Oh, that's what I get when you introduce me?
I lost the applause.
Dang,
I lost it right when I hit it. It disappeared.
That's messed up. Anyway.
And then...
you know what? Usually when you hit it, they disappear. That's in my experience.
And you're reading Bible verses. And then, of course, our main guest for today is Admiral from Live from the Southside.
Yes.
And how are both of y'all doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm glad that the Southside's taking over. I like this. This is nice.
Yeah.
The Southside on Southside at Southside.
You know,
Town 101.
do you need a bottle opener? What's up here? Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Of course,
Put
this
it on
wonderful
camera.
Texacola soda, available at most HEBs now here in San Antonio and Austin. So definitely.
Did you hear that?
Definitely get yours. If you go to 210culture.com and click on one of the Southside Craft Soda banners, it'll take you straight to the locator, so you can find one located near you. So that's pretty good. And of course, our other sponsors, Natural Heights CBD, which Roy has been testing out their CBD cream over here.
Yeah, real quick. Natural Heights, you know, I'm a big fan of CBD products. I put a little bit of this. The back of my shoulders were hurting a little bit, and it's starting to go away. I'll put on more throughout the episode and let you know what's up.
And then, of course, I tried the breath spray from... Where'd you get yours from?
You know, I don't know. I can't remember. Somebody gave it to me.
Well, that was really good because I still feel the numbness
good.
in my cheek, so it's good to go. And yeah, normally the way we start out the show is going just kind of going over what we did over the weekend. So we'll let you go, April, since you're our guest.
Yeah. What'd you do
All
this
right.
weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Let's see. I moved.
Oh, you moved.
Yes.
Out of the South Side?
No.
Out of the South Side.
No. I actually moved things around in my house. For
Oh my
okay.
God, that
For
was
like
so
a-
misleading.
I know. I was like, "Gee, where'd you move to?
for like a fresh start.
Oh, nice.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
But a very good fresh start. So.
Oh,
Okay,
hell
I don't
yeah.
know what that was. That's supposed to just be a not, I don't know, a whole rap song to
That's
pretend to break out.
that's part of the housewarming party.
Nice.
The song,
Soundtrack.
yeah. That's
The song.
good.
Now, when you say you were switching up things in your life, did it? What was the catalyst for
The
that?
feng shui type of thing.
No, I don't think
Something
so.
like
If I have to
that.
think, I think I know what's up.
Oh.
I'm in love now. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Next is a haircut.
Wow.
Just wait.
Change the hair color, everything.
No,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
no.
3 weeks from now, which will be...
I'm liking that soundboard.
That's hilarious.
I've been working on it over time.
Overtime.
Over
okay.
time. It's a growing soundboard. What about you, Roy? What did you do over the weekend?
I can answer that for him. Actually.
Please. I just got it.
I know
just
this
got
fool,
it.
No, I'm kidding. Go
Studied
ahead.
scripture.
Of course.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
That sounds like something you do like every other.
Yeah.
He's very holy.
weekend. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I did real things. Let me think. Okay, here we go. On Friday, I went to Mission Marquee. Shout out to them for their Selena Zumba and movie showing. That was very fun.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty cool. It was cool because you saw everybody. It was all these Southsiders in a big field, and everybody's dancing in tune. It was cool. It was really
we
something.
know how to dance
Like
in
they
the South
prepared?
Side.
Yeah,
That's what it
no,
is.
I thought so. I was like, did they fucking learn these routines before I got here? So I would learn one move, and then he'd be moving to the next one. I was like, fuck this, I ain't gonna look like an asshole.
And then, of
That's so
course, we
funny.
saw you meant Bean and Cheese Man.
Right, I met
Yes.
Bean and Cheeseman there. That night, we also went to Jokesters 22, met comedian Jerry Garcia. He's funny.
Oh, nice.
And then after that, I hung out at a gas station for a few hours interviewing people. And then the next day, I was
just
so...
outside,
A
right?
gas
Yeah.
station? In the South Side?
Yeah, in the South Side.
Yeah.
The Shell at Roosevelt and Steve's.
Shows how much
hell.
everybody else pays attention to you, right?
Hey, that's all right.
I know.
So why did you do that?
There's a lady who works in there that keeps the doors open instead of making us pay through the little window.
Oh.
And I wanted to talk to her.
Isn't
and then
she
when
scared?
Well, I don't think so. She's a sturdy woman. She can take care
nice.
of herself. Yeah. She's all right. So we just went there, and then I partied way too hard the rest of that night. And I saw the sun come up. I was like, fuck, I need to get to bed.
And now he's here.
Yeah.
That's so
It's the
funny.
first time out of the house since then.
You know, I was really shook when I found out that they close the doors and they only have that little window open. You know, because I'm from the valley and everybody's kind of like confident in each other.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as that down there. So when I was up here and I saw that, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
It's so
But it makes
crazy.
sense.
They treat us like animals, man. I didn't like it.
Or even the fact that you have to like go. Oh, because one time she had to go to the restroom. I was like, "Did you ask him for the key?" Or she's always locked. So did you ask if they needed a key? She's like, "Why would I need a key?" I was like, "Ghetto gas stations will ask you for a key, so
Yeah.
you go to the restroom." But she
Wait.
didn't believe me.
Even better. Here's how you know you're in a real ghetto place. If you go to the restroom and the light is red, guess why they do that? So that the heroin addicts can't find their veins. The red light.
I haven't been into one like that, but yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
I've heard of that, but I haven't been to one that
Wow.
actually has a red light in it.
Well, just keep an eye out.
I'm
You
almost
find one.
afraid to ask how you know.
I
that.
know.
Shout out
Just-
to Chapo.
That's
So what
funny.
part of the valley are you from?
I'm from Rio Grande City.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
My best friend lives in the valley,
Oh, they were talking.
Really?
so I'm there a lot. In Harlingen.
Wait, you're... Oh, okay, that's not your roommate, right?
No. My best friend actually lives there.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Because I know Hector, he used to work down there.
Yes,
and
and he did live there. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
and I was
yes.
going to say he used to work at the Chili's in my hometown in Rio Grande
Oh,
City, so he
cool.
definitely knows that area.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we were just bonding off that, so...
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
point
funny.
of order. Can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead.
You have a male roommate, right?
Yes.
Nothing's ever gone down April.
Nothing.
Ever.
He's actually like a brother. I actually grew up with him.
Oh, nice.
But I mean, like just
No.
one night, it's 3 a.m. Both of y'all got Mama Margie's on your
Never.
face.
No, you know.
Looking at
Just
it,
like
there's
that.
some type of
Oh my
way.
God.
He fucked up.
Come get some, baby.
No, never.
Taste the nachos.
If anything, he's been a really good alibi.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, like my roommate needs me. I gotta go. You know, that kind
Oh,
of stuff.
I got it.
Wow.
Okay.
You're not
still-
thinking about HEB cake, right?
I am. You're ready to be cake. So we went down to the valley, and shout out to Josie. She's my friend Josie, and she went out on a date, and so he wanted to take her back home and do all that stuff, but she was like, I gotta go to HEB and get a cake. It's my friend's party, so sorry, I can't go. And
The best part is she actually went and bought a cake.
she went and bought a cake. She went
To
and bought a
complete the
cake.
story?
Yeah,
Yes!
yeah.
We're like, why did
Hey.
you buy the cake? You left already. You didn't need to buy it anymore. She's like, just in
really
case you
want a
needed a
cake.
photo. Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's at home eating a cake, fucking alone, watching Gilmore Girls and shit.
That's pretty much how it went down.
Shout out to her. That's what I was thinking about right now when you were like, good alibi. That's what I was thinking about the cake.
Yeah, no, nothing's ever gone down.
It's funny. I'm asking you these
Wow.
questions about your roommate, and you're telling me no. But there's a sticker right there that says "Go fast, eat ass." I'm like, look at. As soon as I said eat ass, her eyes just fucking.
You are crazy.
And that is why this is the Menudo Madness. It's a Two-Ten Culture podcast.
So I eat Migos that says sup people.
What?
Sup,
What's up,
amigos?
amigos?
Aw, did you see his tacos?
Of course, all the time.
No,
I
but
know, like, which taco?
Wait,
Like,
what kind
no,
of tacos?
the recent post, it was like really good.
Oh, I see them whenever you post them.
The-
But he
yeah,
posts
yeah.
a taco like every day.
No, he doesn't.
shout out to my sound team. They're the real MVP. They're putting the game on for me.
No, why would you do that?
Shout out to them. Shout out one time to them.
Jesus.
But getting back on topic here, kind of on topic, I guess. For us, we kind of had a fun little weekend too, because we never explained what we did. So Thursday we had the video party for Angel Cintiron's
Oh, yeah.
new song.
Angel Sintron, yeah.
Yeah, her new video, Riding Waves. So go check that out on YouTube. That video's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. We met Anthony A like always. He's just chilling around
Oh,
in the
yeah.
studio.
Yeah, she's very talented girl.
And then we also did an interview with Downey Canvas. Shout out to him. I got the sneak peek on his new song dropping Friday. That song's pretty dope. Kind of like video game themed, so it's pretty cool. So check that out. And Friday I went to
Uncle Jesse.
Yes.
Uncle Jesse's barbecue down at the Rosebush. It was really good. They just started. Yeah, they just opened a couple weeks ago. They had a soft opening last week, and then this coming weekend was like an actual, I guess, where they were
Grand
out.
opening, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. And then next week, I think they're gonna have their grand opening or something like that.
yes.
So
And then I went to the beignet stand, which was really dope.
Oh,
Um,
really? How was that?
It was amazing. They have a chicken sandwich, so it's a beignet,
Oh,
a
my God.
deep fried chicken patty, their homemade mayonnaise, homemade syrup, another beignet, and powdered sugar on top of all of that.
Ugh, oh my god.
And I was like, oh god.
Are you into
My
eating
stomach
shit
started
like
I think my
that?
stomach like
I
gurgled.
felt-
Yeah. Same,
I felt
same.
so bad
Oh,
because when I was
no.
done, I was like at a picnic table. The whole floor was just covered in powdered sugar, and I was like, well, I don't got a broom to sweep it up, so sorry.
That's what it looks like after a good party, too.
So I was
Powder
like,
everywhere.
powder. So I was like, oh well. And the guy's like, he's like, you're gonna come back next week, right? I was like, yeah, we'll come back next week. So we're gonna be filming there next Friday.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, we were gonna invite you, but we didn't know how long we were gonna take.
No worries.
We went out to Shisha to film,
What's
so that was fun.
Oh, the hookah place?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Fake.
Well, you don't like to go up to the north side. We didn't have time to go pick
Exactly.
you up.
It was the north side.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and we
fair.
didn't have time to pick you up, but we were there for literally like 4 hours. So
Man.
it was crazy.
Hey, plug. Could you hand me a king palm? Yesterday, all day, as I was recovering from my. Hey.
Cash them checks.
Cut the check. Cut the check.
As I was recovering from my hard Friday night, I used a little bit of something called real leaf mixed in with some beautiful quality herb. You put them together and fuck, you get high. It's crazy. And I put all that into a badass king palm. It's in the front pocket, the little one there. You guys can keep it moving. I don't know if I'm
Oh
going to
my
get it in time.
goodness.
But the king palms are awesome. They're palm leaf, and you put
There
all
it
your
is.
flour in there. Here it is, in case you guys haven't seen it. Here's a king palm right there.
Wow.
Yeah, baby. How you like that? So you open it up. You get 2 for $1.99. There's no problems there. And these are super easy. They're super sturdy, too. They look like goddamn cigar.
Wait, are these available at like regular gas stations?
Yeah,
and
at
stuff?
some of
Really?
them. We're setting up more and more around the city, but there it is.
Or
Look
you
at that.
can get them at Roy.
Or catch me in the streets.
Nice.
I'll give you one. All right,
And-
that's it. Plug's over.
All right, good. Sounds good.
Got it.
And of course, our other members of the team love it. And damn, he has no
Yes.
touchdowns today. Okay, so fantasy league. Gotta keep everything up and going. So now jumping into the interview that we should have probably started like 10 minutes ago.
Oops.
Yeah, April's
fine.
waiting.
It's
April's
fine.
like, what the fuck?
And it was like, is this Roy's show or my show?
It's,
My bad,
when
my
Roy's
bad.
in the room, it's always Roy's show.
Oh, yeah.
But in a
So, jumping into the first question, I know you have a bunch of different marketing business opportunities that you have going on. So, we'll just keep it kind of in general. So, what made you get into like being an influencer and having all your different business-wise?
It was actually an accident. I have a beauty studio where I offer facials and waxing services, and I couldn't afford marketing. So I started a beauty blog, and I go fishing, I go four-wheeling, I do all these things. Don't let the makeup fool you. I'm tougher than I look. And people just like seeing the different things I was doing with my family and my friends, and
Right.
that's how my audience just kind of grew. So it was totally unexpected.
That's good. Usually the best things happen on accident.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Most things,
Like,
anyway.
is it? Yeah, most things. Most things.
Like I say, so I guess right now, just to kind of catch everybody up, you want to run through the list of all 95 businesses you have?
So I own a
that
beauty
check.
studio, and that's not in the Southside. It's in the Northwest side.
Yeah. Great.
I got you
Okay,
right.
we'll
I got
go.
you right.
Great.
We'll go.
I knew he was going to say something.
No.
So I own a beauty studio, like I said. It's called Shine Beautifully. And then I have a travel blog. The niche is pretty much South Texas small towns. So I pretty much work with a lot of visitors bureaus, a lot of chambers of commerces, and I visit their towns and write about things to do in their small towns.
Oh.
I like hidden Texas gems,
Right,
so
yeah.
to speak. So, and then I started Live from the Southside. It launched in March, I believe,
Of this year?
of this year.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I started sharing things in my my Southside community on my own travel lifestyle channels.
Right, yeah.
And it grew so fast that I needed to separate it.
Yeah.
And now it's actually a media partner to the South San Antonio Chamber of Commerce.
Wow, that's amazing.
So
I just
that
want to
just
say I
happened.
love the memes you post on that.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
some like badass memes that just
some of them I
I
made.
laugh. Really?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I can't really
Okay.
I can't really post stuff like that on my other channels.
Right, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little different, but I can get away with it on that side.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
I think the South Side's very open minded, and they
Heck yeah. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
like to
Yeah,
laugh,
little ranch-
and they
little
get it.
raunchy.
They get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very relatable.
Man, and you put some hilarious shit. I'll be laughing and laughing at those fucking memes. You know, sometimes you have a bad day, you catch the right meme, and all of a sudden you're like, fuck it, let's just keep it moving.
It's true.
But speaking of the Southside, Southside Craft Soda, they have 3 new sodas coming out. There's my plug. You're welcome, Andrew.
Yeah.
They have one called Limoncito, which is their citrusy type flair soda. They're working on a root beer and then a strawberry soda, which that's my favorite. It actually tastes like strawberry cotton candy.
But that's not the final one anyway, so you're not going to get that
but
one.
it's so good.
Yeah, the one you sampled, I know he was telling me that to make it in a mass production, he would have to like raise the price to like $13 a 4-pack. And he was like, yeah, no one's going to buy that. He's like, that's the problem. He's like, I use so much natural fruit that it'd be so expensive. He's like, so I have to find a way to concentrate it down. So that's why he was like, once that cake's gone, that's it. He's like, I'm never going to make that batch again. He's like, that batch costs too much to make.
It was good, though.
So I was like, okay, fuck. But
I wish I had some.
It's good with
I
jam.
know, same.
yeah, so I need to go. I was trying to go Friday, but he didn't respond back. I was going to go and try the Limoncito one because he's been talking about that one forever.
It's good.
And then I know the other one is a Beeville something cream soda.
Yes.
So that's going to be a good one too.
So if you could compare the Limoncito to like maybe Sprite or Mountain Dew or like 7-Up and stuff, like what does it taste similar?
Wouldn't it be more like
That's
squirt?
hard.
I would think it'd be more like a squirt, wouldn't it?
Oh, like
Squirt.
a squirt, like grape.
Yeah, but it's,
like
Squirt,
grapefruit. Like grapefruit.
No, I think it tastes
But-
like a not so carbonated Sprite with honey.
Oh, okay.
I know that sounds kind of weird to think of, but that's what it tastes like.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
Well,
good.
it's kind of like how this one tastes. It's kind of like Coke with like honey.
Well,
and
that's what they
citrus.
use as their
Thing.
sweetener.
Yeah.
They try to keep it as natural as possible.
so save the bees because if not, there's no more Texacola soda
That's right.
Facts.
or Southside Craft soda. So
True.
save the bees. So jumping into my next question, which I normally write these down, but I've been
Wait,
freaking today.
I want to ask her something.
Is this a
Okay,
free
go ahead.
form? We can all ask whenever
Yeah,
we have some.
no,
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
Got it.
Yeah.
You
So
can-
when it comes to your travel blog, what has been like the best, not the best, well, like your favorite smallest city that you've, I guess, went and traveled to and stuff?
That's really tough. I really like San Saba.
Oh.
It's a
where's that?
it's kind of like east of Fredericksburg.
Oh, okay.
It's a non-commercialized Fredericksburg. Not a lot of people know about it. If you like nature, they have like this really pretty waterfall, nature trails. It's the pecan capital of Texas. So there's huge
nice.
pecan trees everywhere. It's really pretty. I mean, you can literally walk out the hotel because they have like this really nice boutique hotel on the main strip, and you can just go day drinking like right outside your hotel. So that was a total plus for me. But it's very pretty. Everybody was super nice, and it's not congested and packed like Fredericksburg.
Right, yeah.
So that's one of
Nice,
them. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a question for her?
Well, I had one from earlier.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Back to the roommate situation.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Wait,
So
actually,
invested.
okay, I'll get back to the roommate question later. But when you go to these little towns and stuff, have you ever had somebody sweep you off your feet for an evening? And if so, how'd they do it?
No, because I'm there to work.
You're a liar, April. I can't believe you come on this show and lie to the people.
You're calling me a liar on live camera. That's
I know.
Well, you can't even see it.
No.
I'm sure.
Buddy.
Come on. You're
Honestly,
telling me
no.
you've never.
Never. Because when I work with these visitors bureaus, they have a full itinerary for me from like breakfast to like.
All you need is 5 minutes for a connection.
Oh, I thought you meant never mind.
No, not for the business.
Roy's like, I
need
can
to-
read the Bible in 2 minutes
I need
flat.
5 minutes. I'm just saying.
Roy's like, do you want a whole scripture or do you just want a couple of verses?
Hey, I don't know what kind of people you're hooking up with at the freaking gas
Dang.
station. But I need 5 minutes.
Hey, first of all, them gas station girls are something good. If I see some Jordans or some fucking nasty ass chanclas, I'm like, yeah, I'm on it.
Those are the best.
He's
What
all-
about their feet?
Well, come on. Don't
You know
play.
what? No, you know what? Because that's the first thing I look at.
Why?
When it comes to like, I don't know, with girls, I look at feet.
Fucking
You know what I
feet?
mean? Like, no, if their feet are nasty, just imagine like what else they don't take care of. You know what I mean? Like it's just. I
My
don't know,
mom
it's
told me to
gross.
look for dandruff. That if I see a lot of dandruff in the hair, that it's gonna stink down there. So that's my.
You know what? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, that was.
Wow.
Okay, so nothing like that's ever happened when you're
No.
out there. But have you met people out on your travels that you still maintain contact with?
Actually, yes, but from a professional aspect.
So what part of that is like? So you're going out there and you're just working. You're not having
but
no.
it's fun. I'm getting to try new food, meet the locals, experience what their town has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm a professional. Damn it.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, then let's ask some real questions.
Oh, here
Earlier,
we go.
you mentioned that you have a new love in your life. Who is this person? How did
Oh
y'all
my
come upon each other?
gosh.
Man.
I got you.
Yeah,
I mean, I had a question
when y'all
related to
talk-
that, but I'm not gonna ask who they are. I was gonna ask, like, what did this person specifically do to sweep you off your feet? Because you seem like the type of girl that don't take no shit from
I
anybody.
don't.
Ooh, wasn't it? Answer whichever the fuck one you want.
So you can either answer mine or answer his.
I prefer mine. Give us a name and workplace.
Dang.
Well,
He's all starts commenting. Shut up.
it's funny. So being in social media, because you know how it is,
Yes.
I was very open about my ex-marriage. I shared the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I decided not to do that this time because I share so much of my life as it is that I keep my personal life for myself. So that's my answer to that question.
So what was his name?
So yeah,
Okay, well then how to sweep you off your feet?
Yeah. What did he do?
he's good to me. He's good to me. He's real.
What does that mean? He takes care of the CPS bill? He cooks for you? What are we talking
Not
about?
yet.
Sorry, brother.
No, he's not in social media
Oh,
at
nice.
all. I love that because I'm all over that and I'm with that all the time. No offense,
Right. Yeah.
but sometimes you want reality.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, real reality because there's not, you don't show everything on social media. Yeah.
Subscribe to my premium.
Except
Snapchat
Roy.
premium.
We see all the Roy shit.
I have Kendall White. Shout out to Kendall. He said
What's up?
yes, feet. He agrees with me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, well.
And then question marks because I don't know what that meant.
And of course, before we continue, I totally forgot here in the intro. Comment in the feed here for our question of the day, which our question is, which we'll get to it later and answer everything, is what is your favorite place to get a cheeseburger?
Yes.
So comment there, comment on our Facebook, and we'll get to that at the end of the show. So jumping in here, since we kind of just rolling around, what advice would you give anybody who tries to do the whole social media thing, not even as an influencer, just social media in general, that you would recommend if you give anybody advice?
Be true to yourself. Don't try to do so many things at once. And just pick the things that you really love to do because, of course, if you love to do it, you're going to be better at it.
Right. Yeah.
I think a lot of influencers, I mean, y'all are way younger than me. So I think a lot of newer influencers, they see everybody doing certain things and they try to copy that and then maybe give it their own flair. But you want to stand out. What makes you unique. So stick to who you are as a person. And then, of course, what you love doing, and just incorporate that, and that seems to build a brand easily. Like you guys, like Roy, you guys are true to your brand, yourselves, what you love, so it works. And I think a lot of people don't see that. They don't know how to incorporate their life with what they love to do.
Yeah.
They're too busy trying to copy other things. So yeah, don't do that. Don't be a copycat.
Okay, so I have Kendall also. He said, who is the BF? That's the burning question.
Wow. Thank you, Kendall. Look, see it. I ask the questions the people want to know the answers to. I'm a representative.
See, wait.
I love the soundboard.
Oh my God, he's somebody I've known a very long time.
Let's just
We'll
keep
leave
it
it
at
at
that.
Yeah.
His name is Joe.
That is his full name.
Joe
Joe.
Dolphin. Okay, I have some questions about the influencer stuff.
Me too. You
Okay.
go for you.
Let's
You
roll.
go.
Okay, I'll ask one. Okay, I have two here, so I can ask.
Okay,
the
go.
first one. What was it like when you were struggling as an internet person?
Struggling as far as what?
When you were first starting, I mean, everybody has that rough spot where you don't know if
You
it's
know what?
working or not.
I really didn't go through a struggle per se because I was doing it for my business. So I didn't even realize I was being an influencer.
Oh.
Oh,
So when you got
okay.
involved in the game, how many other people were even doing internet people shit?
I mean, maybe a handful
Like, what does that mean? 12, 5?
between there, yeah.
What the fuck? Are
It
you
wasn't
serious?
like
So
it
there's
was now.
nobody.
So when I started,
Who are your peers that came in, like your class of internet people?
Puro Pinche, Que Means
Okay.
What?
Oh, wow.
Fashion Lotus.
Okay. Not familiar with that one.
Texas Wildflower
Okay.
magazine.
Uh-huh.
There's a few others, but so when we started doing all that, we would actually have, or we actually have a blog.
Together?
Or we write. No. I'm
Oh.
saying, now it's like you're either on Instagram or
Oh,
you're,
I get it. So
you're-
all of those people were doing blogging also.
they're doing blogging, they're doing Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. They have the whole thing.
Well, now, but at that time,
No, that time, yes.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
we're all doing that. We're all
Okay,
doing
got
it
it.
that way. Where now it's like you just have your Instagram influencers, your Twitter influencers.
Right,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
oh, okay,
So-
everyone was everywhere.
Yeah,
Got
pretty
it.
much.
Okay.
So did you run at that time? Were you like on Twitter, on Facebook,
All of it.
Instagram?
Mhm.
So how was that like maintaining all those different platforms? Because I know for us, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It is
Do
hard. It's
Facebook,
a lot of
Instagram.
work. It's a lot of work. It's very time consuming. But at the time that I started, it was for my business. So I didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
That was like part of the
Yeah,
hustle.
right?
So I didn't even realize that I was becoming an influencer at all.
Well,
So,
when did you know?
Yeah.
when I wrote a book, because I wrote a book a couple of years
Oh.
ago, my editor, I emailed her because I got this email from Houston.
You know what? I think I've seen the title of it. Is Live Fast, Eat Ass?
Stop reading that sticker.
Emphasis on the eat ass part.
Love them tripas.
Crazy. I got an email from Visit Houston,
Okay.
and they said
Oh.
we love your Instagram, we love your nature pictures, we want to host you. So I emailed my editor, and I'm like, what does that mean? She's like, you need to say yes because that
Wait,
means
you had an editor?
well for my book.
Oh, okay, got it.
So she's like, you need to say yes because that means that they're gonna host you, they're gonna take care of your food, your lodging, and they want you to tour Houston. So I'm like, okay, cool. Of course, I get to the hotel and I'm like, yeah, this is way out of my budget.
Yeah.
But it was, of course, sponsored,
Wow.
and they gave me passes and vouchers and a visa and all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff to spend. So that's how I knew, like, okay, I guess, that's how it started.
God damn,
So-
in a
so-
situation like that,
so-
that's cool. Isn't
So
it?
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
cool.
planned. I never wanted to be an influencer. You know how much I hate video, and I'm like, I like to be behind my little keyboard. So yeah. So I didn't even know that I was going towards that direction.
Right.
Did you think you or any of your peers at that time could have ever expected that this influencer thing was gonna grow to just? It's an actual community now. There's a
Oh, yeah.
lot of people in
Yeah.
this motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Probably not.
Yeah, right.
I think I know from the veterans.
Yeah,
you know,
veterans.
yeah. I think we were just kind of hustling our own thing. Everybody has their own different niche, and I don't think we ever thought about that.
Were you guys, now these days we all try to collaborate as much as we can and like help each other out. At those times, was it the same thing?
Yes and no. Of course, brands, they want to cluster up a bunch of different influencers that have different types of niches and things like that. But I mean, for the most part, everybody just kind of did their own thing. We're all so different.
Yeah.
Right.
I will say this though, now that we've been all doing this for a long time, most of us own businesses now in social media or marketing,
Oh, got it.
PR, things like that.
Nice. Oh, wow.
So we're kind of like, for myself and a few other bloggers that I know, we've gotten out of the influencer world and we're more on the PR side. So we're like looking for influencers for events and things like
You're
that.
the pimp, not the hoe.
That's right.
I got it.
We're still
Oh,
I know.
Ain't no love
For
in
real.
the game.
I'm like, here she is putting me she's putting me at gas stations at night and shit.
Don't come back till you have $500 tomorrow.
Renting out shirts.
Yeah, right. Hey, okay, I got one more follow-up question about the influencer thing.
It's a little delayed.
Yeah, no kidding. When's the first time you got recognized out in the streets?
I want to say about 4 years ago.
Do you remember the interaction?
Yes, because it was really weird.
She was buying drugs.
I was at a gas station. No.
She was in a restroom with a red light.
They were like, "Hey, I know you."
Yeah.
No, I was at a bar checking out a live band, and some girl kept pointing at me, and I thought she was pointing at a friend of mine that was by me. And she was like, no, and it was just weird. I'm like, are you talking to me or my friend? And she says, I know you. Can I please take a selfie with you? I promise I'm not crazy. I follow you on Instagram. And I'm like, okay. She's like, no, look. And she's like pulling out her phone and everything. And yeah, sure enough, she followed me on Instagram. She's like, oh, I like your stuff. And I follow your Facebook and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, my friend's like, who are you?
That is cool.
Yeah, it was a little odd. It happens sometimes. I'm sure you'll get that too.
Do you get that?
Yeah.
You
Do
have
get
to
that yet?
get that. Come on.
Do you get that? Or are you like, oh, I know you?
You know what? There's one time when it was really cool,
What?
but not great. I was doing it because I was driving a truck route, so I'm delivering tires around town, and I stopped for my lunch break at a Bill Miller's on the northwest side by Ingram, close to Ingram. And then I go inside, and I was kind of an asshole to the waitress or the lady taking the order. And I was like, I just want my food. And she goes, do you want your change? I said, fuck the change. I got to go use the restroom. And then I went to the restroom. When I came back out, the guy who was next to me in line, he had recognized me. And he was like, bro, can we get a selfie together real quick? Just real quick, bro. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then a guy came out of the back, and he was like, you interviewed my friend. And he was the manager of the Bill Millers. And that felt really cool. But I got so flustered. Like, even right now, it got hot. You know what I mean? I got real hot, and I was like, ugh, got to get the fuck out of here.
Roy was just like,
leave me alone.
That's what happens when he's in the north side.
right?
I know, and I was like, how did they see me up here? They get signal?
That's
I've had that happen. We went to Triple T's. We had I was doing a podcast with I think it's whatever it is, media is what they're called, and we were doing a mukbang. So we were grabbing food to shoot the video to do everything. So we go in there, and then they order first, and then I'm after them. So then I go and order, and the guy's like, "Oh, I gave you the discount," and I was like, "Okay, I guess, like, cool, like, awesome, thanks." And I look down, I'm like, "Duh, dumbass, I have my shirt." But it's even funnier because Dom was with me, and he had a shirt on too. And I was like, "Did you get a discount?" He's like, "No, I got regular price." And the guy's like, "No, you do the videos. Like, I see you do the videos. Like, he remembered me from the videos." And I was like, "Oh, cool. This is awesome." Then, like,
And he saw your fucking videos and didn't comp you? He just
no,
gave you a
he did.
discount?
No, he gave me the discount. Then he came back
Oh.
and was like, "Oh, y'all want to try some food before y'all leave?" And we're like, well, "We got to go shoot a video." No. We'll sit right here. And then they brought us all like food out too. And I was like,
Damn, boy.
"We're not shooting a video yet. Like, I'll come back and do a video. Like, you don't have to get. No. It's fine. We can come back later." And then like those guys were sitting there and they're like, "Oh, damn, y'all are that popular that they do. You do this. This happens to you all the time." I was like, "Yeah, it happens all the time. yeah. I mean, this is just what happens. Typical places I go. They recognize me."
Have you filmed with them? You haven't filmed with them before, right?
No.
Oh my God! When people give them motherfucking food, they fill up the table. I mean, the last time I went with them, they were at the Aqueduct at Buffalo, trying out Buffalo Snacks. What's up, Buffalo Snacks?
Hey.
Yeah, and God damn, you should have seen it. It was at least 12 different dishes to sample off. I couldn't even finish it. Yeah, it's
Well, that's why you
awesome.
should have been with us last night.
Well,
Last night,
if you remember earlier, somebody said they didn't fucking call my ass.
I said you should have, not that you would.
I know they brought us out this like hookah that was like made with a pineapple instead of the regular bowl, and then like it had fruit
I don't
and
even
stuff.
wanna
And
hear
like,
this.
and like while we were sitting there, and you
Well,
just
you
see
are.
everybody looking like, "Damn, what hookah is that?" Like they're checking it out, and then the guy's like, "Oh, here, try this tea." And he's like, "Oh, try this coffee. Don't try this one, but take a picture of this one. Don't drink this one." And I was like, "Okay." And then he's like, "We're gonna go get the food." And then they brought the food out, and he's like, "Okay, now I'm gonna go get the dessert." And then after we thought we were done, he's like, "Okay, so y'all ready for shakes?" We're like, "Nah, we're full,
No,
dude.
we're
Like,
good."
we're done. We're done." Like we've been here for 5 hours. She wasn't feeling good. She was ready to go home, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna wait another 30 minutes for shakes, bro. Like we're good. Like
Man,
we
you
got enough."
almost like save money on groceries.
No
On the
shit.
weekends.
Honestly, on weekends, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we try to
Nice.
double film so we could eat lunch and then eat dinner.
Yeah,
And we're
normally
good.
normally we'll film one for lunch, and then we'll film one around dinner time. That way we have lunch taken care of, and then by the time we get hungry again, it'll be time to do. The dinner
I
too.
get a lot of invites for new restaurants. I need to send them your way because
Oh,
like,
yes.
I don't have time to be like going to restaurants
Oh, yes.
every
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
So I do have a question for you.
Okay.
So I guess from an influencer standpoint, do you think the struggles between men and women are different? Like, is there really a difference between being a woman as an influencer and a man as an influencer, in your
I don't-
perspective?
No, I don't think there's a difference. I think it all depends on your voice and your deliverance and your audience. I don't think it matters. I don't think gender matters at all. I mean, look how great Chris does.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And there's so many. We have a lot of really cool influencers here in town, all different. So I don't think so.
Do you think that there is a competitive advantage for women? Because I keep noticing all these pinche women groups coming together.
No,
and I'm like,
that's
damn,
like
just let one daddy in.
And I'm kind of
No, not
This soundboard's drunk.
Look, it's Kendall.
It's Kendall chilling out here.
Hey, Kendall made it.
Kendall chilling out.
Kendall. He's the one that wants to know the name of your boyfriend.
No, but I kind of agree with you, Roy, because it's kind of like one of those, like, there's so many different, like, women organizations for influencers, and there's not many for guys, which Alex mentioned last time when we were all together.
Yeah.
Doing that secret project thing. And
The secret project.
the secret project. I don't know if I want to release that now, but anyway, the
No,
secret
we're
project.
not releasing
The
that
secret
now.
project.
It's Illuminati stuff.
Yeah, more Illuminati stuff.
Southside
But no,
Illuminati.
but like how he's saying that there really wasn't, and like how he tries to do it, you know, when he gets the opportunity to get like the free events and stuff. But it's one of those, I was telling you, I was like, it's kind of one of those, like, if we were to do it, how much negative kickback would we get? Because, you know, I'd be like,
Who cares? Alex, start that group.
Yes.
That's kind of what I was thinking, because I was like, there's those conferences, because, who were we speaking to?
Who?
That somebody was like, she can speak, it was Natasha.
It was Natasha from Meet on Middles. She
Yeah.
said there's an event with just women, though. And she said if I would have to represent Tutan culture. And I was like, well, I'm just the back end. Like, he's the face of it. So why do I have to
I mean,
speak
I
up
feel
for
like we're
him?
50-50, but still, but it's like,
Aww.
but it's still, because I
Look
mean,
at that. Somebody knows how to stay out the fucking dog.
I was like, that's a fucking lie.
but no, but that's what it's kind of like. If we were to do something like that, like how much negative? Oh, well, they're just doing it because they're a bunch of guys and they want to like. And then,
Who
I mean, I don't
cares?
care. I don't care. But it's
Hey,
the whole
look,
fact.
down
guys
with the matriarchy, man.
But it's
That-
the whole. It's the whole fact that like, just because we're guys now, all of a sudden that's a bad. Like now that becomes like, oh, it's a sexist thing that you guys are just trying to segregate out. But there's so many women's groups. That's kind of how I just kind of feel, especially nowadays, where everybody makes a little bitch. I mean, I could care less. I'm more than happy to go chill out with Roy and go drink at Jokesters all day. But,
Like Roy?
blowing up my spot.
shout out to Jokesters. Yeah, I know. That's what it's kind of like. I feel like that kind of is part of why there hasn't really been either, because I just kind of feel like that's how it kind of feels like. I mean, I really don't know too many like solo guys other than I know Wesley is one who's an Instagrammer. Of course, Alex and Chris, and then Roy. Other than them, I mean, I don't know anybody who's really like
Well, you guys
on
should
their
start
own.
a group. Start a group then.
Yeah, come on, Roy. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
It's like, all right, for sure.
Let's do it.
Makes
King
sense.
Palms and whiskey. Sounds
Oh,
good.
hey. That's nice. You're onto something.
But yeah, y'all have any more questions for her before we try to jump into some of these topics?
I mean, I don't know.
I have the one about the roommate from earlier. I still got it in my head. Okay.
Well, my roommate is Hector.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Hector.
Hector
I
from
didn't
King
know
Salami.
that.
Yes.
That's your roommate?
Yes.
Oh, what's up, Hector? I'm putting it together now. Okay.
Wow.
Now, okay, then this is even more relevant of a question.
How much does it cook for you?
Yes, that's a good question.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, look at me.
Now, how do you guys deal with the other one bringing somebody back? Is there
You know
a
what?
system?
I'm never home.
Oh.
I'm never home, and our schedules are very different.
Oh,
so
you just sleep around, or how's that?
really right. Just on the weekends.
Putting you on blast.
I'm gonna get his.
She is.
She's not gonna invite you to
yeah.
anything. She's gonna X you out.
Hey, even worse, you're gonna invite me and two friends at the same time, not tell me nothing.
Damn,
No,
that'd be fucked
we
up.
barely see each other. Our schedules are so crazy that, you know, with his food thing, and then he does have a part-time job. He's all over the place like I am, so we're like passing ships in the night.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, we barely see each other.
but you guys live together for a minute now, so there's never been a situation.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
No, not the you two hooking up. Just you guys, one of you guys bringing somebody around. The other one, how do y'all deal with it?
No, I
Or
don't-
if there was a situation, did y'all talk about it? You have a
No.
game plan?
Nothing. I don't bring anything to my house.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
my yes.
Wow.
There's hotels for that.
Oh, so she's around her
I just buy the room by the week.
Hey, that's when being an influencer.
I was gonna say that's when it works.
Man, you got the hookup over at Embassy Brooks, and I always go to that
I was
hookup.
gonna say that's why she's always there.
Could you imagine? Man, I'd be there. I'd be all borracho at the end of the night. Hey, I need a fucking room.
No, so Roy and I had a meeting there.
Ah, yes, I remember. Tell him.
Yes.
Roy and I
tell
had
the
a meeting
story.
there, and some guy invited us to his room.
Yes, he did. So
Both
we're just
of us.
yeah,
and
we're
me
just
and Roy are like, we're in like a business meeting.
no. April said that. I was like, "Are you down?"
Whatever. Yeah, our luck. That's how our meeting.
It wasn't me. That shit never happened to me. April's sitting there and she goes, "Oh my god, this is the 5th time this week." I was like, wow.
And at the
If
embassy,
anything, with your luck, Roy, you'd be the receiver.
Oh, rowdy, dude, rowdy. At least let me hold the camera, dude. I gotta be involved.
Yeah, he's trying to make big bucks here.
Oh, that's
Still a
great.
little strange for some change.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll dip into the topics here since we got like 15 minutes left.
Oh.
Wow, that went fast.
Oh, yeah,
I
time flies
know.
by.
And
And this is an hour podcast, right?
Yeah.
This is an hour.
Wow, that's-
It's already been 40
time flies when you're
minutes.
talking shit.
Yeah, it does. You're right about that.
So, you guys don't have to give your 2 cents if you don't want to.
Okay.
I know this is kind of like I
Just
wouldn't
so
say touchy subject, but it's just,
Oh, that's the one I'm going to talk about.
This
Okay,
is this is
good.
the one that I've done the most research on.
Yeah. Okay, so Diesel Barbershop received a strong letter about establishment and prices.
Oh, I saw this.
Diesel Barbershop on Stone Oak. It was on Stone Oak, correct? Recently received a letter from someone that walked into the establishment and had some things to say. So this is what the letter reads. I walked into your shop and immediately thought I was in a tattoo parlor. I never saw so many tattoos. I then knew I would never get a haircut here. Then I was told the price for a
Puto.
regular haircut was $35, and I knew this was not the place for me. I just wanted a place that was closer to my house, but I have also been going to a place that charges $17 and has hot towel, face treatment, and a neck shave. Plus, they look like normal people, not an advertisement for a tattoo parlor. I can easily afford your price, as I drive a $75,000 car and live in a $350,000 house. I have owned 2 businesses and can't believe the image you project is what the public wants to see. My neighbor just recently asked me about a barbershop for him and his 2 boys. Luckily, I let him know not to go to your shop. Good luck in increasing your business with the image you are projecting. You have lost business, as I will tell everyone I know about your place. So what are y'all's thoughts on this letter?
First of
What
all,
a-
And a lot of
I
shit to
know.
say.
What's that motherfucker's address? Let's go.
Shit.
Fuck
So-
that.
So I did some research that Friday, whenever the letter came out. Thursday. So I actually went to the barbershop, kind of went undercover, just got my hair cut. So it is a little bit pricey, I'm not going to lie.
How much is it?
I paid $50 out the door.
Get the fuck
it's
out of
a-
here. No
It's
wonder
a-
he was pissed.
But it's in Stone Oak.
Exactly.
Well, regardless, all diesel barbershops are that price.
Right.
No matter what
Oh,
location.
okay, I
Because
didn't
there's
know
some
that.
on...
What is a diesel barbershop? Is it a brand? Or is it
So
a-
yeah, so it's a franchise. So they pretty much what you're paying for, just like nail salons, they give you alcohol there, so you can get beer, like while you're waiting to get your hair cut. And then with the $50, I had the full cut. They trimmed my beard. They did the hot towel, and then they massage you after one of those massage things, kind of like sports clips, kind of, but a little more higher end. So I mean, I kind of pay roughly about $30-$40 when I get mine cut. So that's not
What?
out of the ordinary for myself.
That's an eighth.
That's not out of the way.
Priorities.
That's not out of the way for myself. So I but I do kind of see 50's kind of low to price in. So when we were there, I was talking with the barber. She was pretty cool. Shout out if they're watching. And yeah, so I was telling her.
How does that make you feel, Donna?
I don't give a fuck.
So when you walk in, like they have like a bunch of it looks pretty cool. So they have like a bunch of different like murals on the wall, and a lot of it's like more like 80s. Like it has like vinyl disc, like cassettes, kind of like punk rock type thing stuff on there. So I can see where if you're little or really uptight with a stick up your ass like this guy, I can see where you can kind of get like shocked and offended, shock value wise. But like the fact that they're all tattooed up, like you said. They weren't that bad. The one that I had, she had tattoos, but she had a long enough shirt that it covered it, which I don't know. Maybe she just felt self-conscious after the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I asked her because I was like, man, we were just there, and I was like, man, I would have loved to have been here to see the dude's face, like when he walked in, and she's like, Well, the thing was is that he didn't even say anything or nothing. He just walked in and we're all, can we help you? And he's like, no, I'm good, thank you. And he turned around and he left. And there wasn't until like 3 days later that he wrote the whole letter. So like he didn't even have the balls there to say anything. He waited till he got home to write the letter to send him back.
Wow, what a puss.
First of all, it's fucking outrageous that it's $50 or $30 straight away. That's crazy. A haircut should be $20 with a generous tip. That should be the end of it. So I understand why he's upset. But then secondly, also, don't be a fucking bitch, you know? It's hard to get by in life if you act like a bitch all the time.
Why do we need to know that he lives in a $350,000
Exactly.
Well, that was the best
Because he
part.
has a small penis.
That was the best
That's
part.
where the
Good time.
$75,000 car comes in.
Yes, it does.
Well, that was the best part because SA Current was the one that broke the story, and they were like, yeah, no, weird flex. He wanted to talk about his
Yeah.
house and his car. Like, that makes a difference. And I was like, well, what was he expecting for y'all to do? To just be like, okay, I'm sorry, let me go ahead and fire everybody and go get barbers that don't have tattoos so you can come back and give us your $40, $35.
So it was chicks with tattoos? If it was dudes with tattoos, I guess I can't get because it's kind of
mixed.
scary or
It
whatever.
was mixed, but most of them, when I was there was one guy to like 4 girls over there.
What? Tattoos on ladies are sexy. I don't know.
And like I said, the one that I had, she had it like a half sleeve, and she had a regular t-shirt on to cover it up, so she like would move, you would see that there was a tattoo under. But it wasn't like she was like face tatted with like an ice cream cone, like Gucci. Like, so that's what's just like,
Was she attractive, G?
no,
Yeah, was she attractive?
no.
That's funny because I've been in the beauty industry for like over 20 years, and the beauty industry, they're very artistic. So
Right.
they express themselves in tattoos and colored hair, and that's just the industry. So, yeah.
Nice. So yeah, so that was that. That was my credible journalism. I went out there and got a haircut.
That's
Wow,
cool,
very
that's
cool.
incredible.
Oh, man.
Very incredible.
But
I know we have the next topic and stuff, but if you guys are going to move to one, if we're running short on time, could we talk about the skating rink?
yeah.
Yes.
We just that.
Wait,
How
much do
well,
you
let's
have?
do the
Oh, we have-
survey first, and then we'll finish with that.
Okay.
Yeah, to wrap up the show. So we'll do the survey first, and then that. So, like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the show, or in the middle of the show, we normally do a survey question of the week, just kind of get some interaction from our fans. So this week we asked, in honor of it being National Cheeseburger Day on I think Wednesday or Thursday or something, that what is your favorite place to get a cheeseburger? So
I do have a link. Here's my plug.
There you go.
Hey.
SouthsideSanAntonio.com. I do have all the Southside San Antonio places to get a burger.
Ah,
Check-
wow.
Check that
You know what? I
out.
saw that. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Hey, well, a plug for this place, Southtown 101. I'm not a huge fan of cheeseburgers and shit like that. It's not something that I'm always looking for. But when the night gets a little dark, you can come here to Southtown 101. They will make you a bunch of different burgers on their menu, but they'll also make some custom shit. I think they did.
Yes,
My
they
buddy
do.
Keith, he told me he got a short stack of pancakes in between with the stuff, a double meat, like a burger, eggs and bacon. So it's like imagine that. I know.
Oh my
And he got that here.
I was gonna say, well, they're open till 2 a.m. So
I know.
Saturday
Open
when
till
we have
2
our
a.m.
party here at Southtown 101.
This is
Yeah.
our plug right here.
Plugs all over the place.
So when we have that party, the kitchen will still be open, so you can still get food on before you leave with your drunkenness Saturday. So
Yes.
we
Saturday, September 28th.
we had buffalo
Bring your
cheese sticks.
homegirls.
We had buffalo cheese sticks
Homeboys.
last week.
And your roommates.
And your roommates.
Your
Yeah.
And make sure you bring your Bible because Roy's gonna be giving out scriptures all night long. Roy says he's gonna be giving out scripture verses to everybody all night long.
I'm here to do the Lord's
But back
work.
to the custom shit. Yes, last week when we were here, we got mozzarella sticks dipped in buffalo sauce
Oh,
with ranch. That was amazing. It was fucking good.
fuck. I'm going to have to eat after this.
And
No,
then
because after this we're going to meet at Meadows.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
That's
right,
currently going on.
last time too, we got loaded fries with like pieces of chicken in it. Like man, just fucking good.
And their brunch is amazing. They have
Yeah, their
chicken and
brunch is
waffles.
really
They
good.
put like a whole chicken on top of the
Wow.
waffles. Like,
Well-
it was bomb.
If you guys remember from earlier, we were talking about a CBD breath spray.
Yes. What about it?
And this came from my CBDB. I remembered who gave it to me.
CBDB.
Yeah, my
Wow.
CBDB. Shout out.
So for me, my burger place would have to be Fat Boys because it's my first place that I've left burgers from. So I'd have to say Fat Boys for my pick on best cheeseburger in town. What about you, babe?
No, we're going.
She
I'll
said
be
the
last
website.
one.
She said the website.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't-
but
I don't really
she
have
didn't.
a favorite.
I was to say she
I don't
didn't
have
pick
a
like a
favorite.
favorite.
You don't have a favorite cheeseburger?
I don't. Mm-mm.
What about you, Roy?
Ooh. There's a place called Best Burgers in the South Side. You can get 10 burgers for $12, fries. I think it's like
Is that the
four
one
things
that's in,
of
like
fries.
a little white?
Yes,
What was that?
it's Alpha
Right.
Formosa
Yes.
and Pleasanton.
Pleasanton.
Yeah,
Mm.
and man, that fucking deal's incredible.
They don't have any social media or
No,
anything
no,
at
they-
all.
Yeah, it's
None.
two large drinks,
Cash
4
only.
large fries, and 10 burgers for $12.99. I think.
What the?
I
fuck?
know, right? I know.
Wow.
Man, I take that over if I'm fucking around with a chick with kids. Go to the other room,
Fuck
bitches.
McDonald's.
Eat this with some pepper pig.
Is there a deadbolt?
That's funny.
Put the chair.
So we did get some comments. So I got Milspec Auto. Shout out
Hey!
to Milspec Auto.
Shout out to Spec.
Which they're having their first anniversary?
Yeah, in October.
October 12th.
Yes, and we'll be out
October
there
12th.
Friday in the morning filming, or Saturday in the morning before
Saturday
our party
morning,
to film.
We'll be filming to promote their first year anniversary and stuff. She said County Line Barbecue, and then she said Web House has one of the best burgers. Portions are huge, and food is at a great price point. So I've
Oh,
never
I
been
like
to
the Web House. The Web House used to be over on St. Mary's, like by the Democratic
Yeah,
Party
yeah.
headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that place is good.
I think we've passed by it, and I was
Yeah.
like, this looks kind of sketchy. It looks really dark.
it is. It's cool, man. They're cool.
And then Thomas said, my backyard.
Of course.
And then Joe Easy Comedy said Chris Madrid's.
Oh,
Nice. Shout out to Joe.
How could we forget that one? Good
Yeah.
Because
job,
they just
Joe.
opened. Because they
Yeah,
just reopened.
Yeah. Dude, that place is fucking delicious. He's right about that.
Did we
Fuck.
get?
I don't
We
know.
had some on,
Now, not to
Instagram.
be
We had
too.
one on
cruel.
Instagram.
But could you imagine you're in Chris Madrid's, you see the bitch burning. I mean, how much faster do you think that fire spread because of all those shirts on the wall?
Oh,
I don't
probably,
know.
and all the clutter just in general.
Yeah, it
There's a
was
lot of
pretty
clutter.
cluttered.
Yeah. God bless you, Chris Madrid's.
He's like,
We have on Instagram we have bdoll40 who said TJ's in New Braunfels.
Oh, I've never tried
In New
TJ's.
Braunfels?
Mhm.
The city?
Yes. And then we have our favorite, these guys, who said thank you guys, but pretty much earlier they said their burger.
Well, on mine, they put a picture of their burger, and I was like, you can't put a picture of your own burger. And he said, why not?
Now that burger is a feast. So they have one called the Berry. It's double meat, double cheese, bacon, a full sausage link.
Fucking shit, man.
Yeah, lettuce, tomatoes, and then that's like the basic one. There's people that still go in there and they're like, oh yeah, put a chicken on a stick on there, and like they still put more shit to it.
Brisket, all this other
Yeah.
crap. Yeah.
Have you guys ever had there's a place in Miami called Local Burger, and they mix their beef with 50% brisket, some of the best brisket ever. So their ground beef and brisket was one patty. It
Oh,
was
wow.
like,
That
whoa,
sounds
my
good.
nips are getting hard talking about
I can see that.
Hey, chill.
So I have Steve Pettis from TBC.
Hey,
Shout out to Steve.
damn, all these people coming in. What's up, Southside? Stand up.
He said Griff's Hamburgers, duh.
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought Roy was gonna say.
No, Griff's is like I don't even want to get gross. Let's just keep moving. You know what I mean? Like right after, like an hour later, you're like, ooh.
I have Dom
I
that
like
said,
Griff's. Just pick it up to go.
You need to be at home when you eat this.
and I have, oh my
Aw.
God,
That's right.
really?
That was
Wow.
foul. You didn't have to do that.
I got you, Roy. I got you.
Yeah, and then I have Dom that said Papa's Burgers.
Oh, Dom's on this too. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at all
He's
these.
These are
not
what-
here, but he's here.
This is like an
He's
internet
here.
party, man.
Oh
It is
yeah.
an internet party, always.
So once again, that was our question of the week. So if you want to be part of the show, just comment on the question, and we'll mention you on the show.
Yes.
So
So we're gonna go ahead and talk about this ice skating rink.
Yes.
So ice skating rink coming to downtown San Antonio this winter. Travis Park will turn into the coolest place in town this winter with an outdoor ice skating rink set up in downtown San Antonio. The Rotary Club of SA told mysa.com the project will run 7 days a week for 9 weeks, tentatively starting December 2nd until February 1st, 2020. The ice skating rink will be made of actual ice and can hold close to 150 skaters comfortably, said Rotary Club of San Antonio President Brendan Logan. The skating rink will be in the northwest quadrant of the park. If you have your back towards the St. Anthony Hotel, Logan states, general admission will be $10 and skate rentals will be $4. So what do you think about this new skating rink in downtown SA?
Man, I want to know, number one, how the fuck can we get in that for free? Can we leverage some shit?
April, make that work.
Make it happen, April.
April knows
I like how
that.
April's trying to look at the rest of us, and we're all just like April.
She's like, man, fuck y'all. I'm going to go first.
I love ice skating. I don't know if you guys ever been ice skating. I know there's one place, or there used to be one place here in town where you go ice skating. Oh my God!
The one
I
off
mean,
I-10, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think of it like a swan out there. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. No, really.
Yeah, I'm sure a king.
A king palm.
Something to do with that.
Man, I'm gonna be like on the Titanic, holding my chick.
I do have to mention, if you're not dancing like you did at that quinceañera, you're gonna get kicked out. I saw that.
Oh yeah, you better be dancing like that next Saturday.
Yeah.
Fool.
Hey man, there's a lot of people here.
And there's a lot of people at the quinceañera.
Well, okay.
Hold you accountable for that.
Speaking of y'all's party next weekend, though, what's the drink situation gonna be like? Is it like tickets, or is it just come buy some?
Bitch, really?
I'm just,
Wow.
just wondering. I'm just saying, Jokesters knows how to take care of a person.
Yeah, well, they're taking care of the entertainment, so we
You're
we
on your
gotta-
own on
So
drink
no
side.
on the open
that's-
bar. I got it.
No.
Yeah, I know. That would have been
I
the
mean,
best.
I mean, if you want to pay for the band, maybe we can tell them to use that money.
Just wait
to
till
the
you
open bar.
get here and
Like
find
that.
out.
I will get fucked up at home.
Well, yeah, pregame and come over here.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing.
exactly what's
Yeah,
going on.
and then you eat a triple stack pancake burger when you get about 1 o'clock.
Yes, that works.
I'm so excited for your party. I'm totally Ubering. And I'm bringing my
Yay.
boyfriend.
Oh,
there you go.
shit.
There you go.
Now.
There you go.
Exclusive
Well,
tea.
you're gonna have to like text us right before you go in. That way, tell the DJ just play. That long version too, just like that. That super long
as
version.
fuck, Jesus.
That long version. But of
Hey,
course,
do y'all have a song? You and your dude?
No, not yet.
Oh, which ones are in the running?
None, not yet.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen this Saturday. It's
Yes,
gonna
it is.
we're just gonna play song after song after song until like, I like it, no, like it, no, like it, no.
It'll be
Okay.
like big booty bitches or something.
Pop that pussy.
So of course, that's next Saturday here on the 28th. We have Xanax Fan Club, who used to DJ.
Xanax?
Woo!
Yeah, he used to DJ
Yeah.
at Squeezebox, and now he actually owns Midnight Swim, or part owner of Midnight Swim, which used to be
Oh,
Cheeseman.
that's the new spot.
Yeah. So he's
Wait, I'm
that's-
sorry. So Cheeseman's closed?
As officially, yes, but they're still open as the restaurant portion.
Oh, okay.
But
got
it's still Midnight Swim as a whole.
What was the name again? DJ what?
Xanax Fan Club.
Do they give out Xanax?
I don't think he does anymore.
So that's your
I'm
shit.
just asking.
I got you.
I don't think he does anymore.
I know how to put those in a key palm.
So he's gonna be DJing to open it up, and then of course to end the night we're gonna have the Callejeros de San Antonio.
Whoop, whoop.
For those who don't know, it's the Tejano version of Piñata Protest because it's made up from the guys from Piñata Protest. So that's gonna be our headliner, starting from 11:30 till 1, and then from there we'll see what happens. Maybe Royal sing or something.
Oh, I don't think so.
And of course we have giveaways from pretty much everybody. Lost Cajun, Bearded Cartel, Artemia Crafts, Lost Cage. Where is Lost Cajun?
Oh my goodness.
Sangria, Lucy Copper Ice House, Kai Simone.
Kai Simone Winery, yeah.
Yes, we're giving a
Bear
winery
Stage.
tasting. Bear Stage. And
No
I can give you a
Spectato.
facial from my beauty studio as a giveaway.
Oh.
okay, we'll throw
Well, how
that
about
in
you
there
give
too.
it to
And
me
I can give
instead?
y'all the facial.
I'll pass
Oh,
out
no,
yours,
wrong
right?
facial.
Southside facial. No, but I do
From
want to
the
announce
Southside.
right now that the Carpenter's Apprentice will be sponsoring all the water for tonight. So if you guys come by, drink some on us, baby.
Woo!
And make sure you get some complimentary dog treats on the way out too. 'Cause They're
Yes.
sponsoring that too.
For all the dogs out there. Where you at, bitches?
So it'll be a great night. We just want to kind of party with everybody and just kind of thank all y'all for supporting us and helping us out over the 2-year run. So we're just having a good time. Have fun. Come out. We're going to have a photo thing in the front, logo thing. So take photos and tag us and have all that good stuff. And we're also going to be selling our shirts.
Really?
Yes,
Who?
I am.
There's that 50-50.
Starting today till next week.
I'm gonna be fucked up. I don't know.
Starting for today to next week, due to the fact that we hit 1,500 on Instagram a couple of days ago, I'm dropping the shirts down to $15 from normally $25. So from now for the party to
Damn,
celebrate,
that's a good deal.
$15 shirts. So buy some so that we don't have to carry them back into the car after the night's over. And with that being said, we were supposed to announce the winner of our Congelado contest, but I totally forgot to download the app
Of course.
before the show. So we will do it after
So
this
surprising.
on the way to the Meetup Medals. You guys have any last minute plugs?
No.
Anybody?
Well, I don't. I don't know about y'all.
Look up Live from the Southside on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yes.
I guess that was the last part. I forgot.
That was the last part.
I was gonna get to that. So you plug it in, but you already did it. We're good.
Make sure on Instagram or on Facebook, follow The Carpenter's Apprentice. On Instagram, it's tc.apprentice. On Facebook, it is The Carpenter's Apprentice. You can check out some great interviews from around town every single goddamn day.
You want to also plug your wood business?
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Oh, right. So I am actually a carpenter's apprentice, and my family has a carpentry business out of Poteet. It is called Barnwood Basics San Antonio on Instagram. And on Facebook, you can find it under Barnwood Basics San Antonio also. We make some really high-quality products out of reclaimed wood. Really fantastic stuff. We specialize in custom furniture, so if you have an order, shoot it out to us, and we'll see what happens.
I want your "Where's the Mija" sign.
Oh, yeah. We recently got a CNC machine, so we can cut out all these cool like things into wood, and one of them said, "Where the Mija's at?" Because where they at?
I love that whole video. He's like, oh, cool one's like this, like this. Oh, yeah, that one I was just fucking around.
Hey, and all the ladies like those overalls.
Yes.
Oh.
I know.
They do. They do.
You know, you want to know something funny? 2 times now I've been requested to wear those when I was going over from 2 different individuals. How cool is that, huh?
And that's
Like
it, though, right?
reading,
Yeah.
reading
Well-
Just
script-
the overalls.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, is this reading scriptures or interviews?
This is at the gas station.
That's how he gets in.
Hey, what was April's answer about privacy earlier? I'll keep my private life private.
That's why I go to hotel rooms.
Not me, fuck that. We're fucking on your mama's couch. I ain't no money.
So, with that being said, that's our show today. So, thank you one more time for April for being on the show here with us.
Thank you.
Yay!
And of course, Roy for being our co-host, signing in here. So I don't know yet who our guest is for next week because I don't know how hungover I'm going to be next Sunday. But Dom will be back for a one-time off special, so we'll have him back. So those who missed Dom, he'll be back next week. And with that being said, I'm G.
And Donna.
And of course, we got April and Roy here with us.
What's up?
And with that being said, 210 Culture, bringing the best of 210 Nation.